Hello chefs, I'm Chef Arun, an associate professor with the ISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, and today we'll be continuing with the glossary terms with the alphabet C. The objectives of this session is to learn technical terms related to the kitchen. In that, the first one is calamari, an Italian for squid, used in various preparations, the famous being the squid ring. Also, squid ink is used as a coloring in food. Calorie: the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 kg water by 1 degree Celsius, also used as a measure of food energy, and more correctly called as kilocalorie. Each food item carries a certain amount of calories, which is used to calculate the intake. For example, starch carries 4 kilocalories per gram. Canapé: tiny open-faced sandwiches served as an hors d'oeuvre, which adds to the eye appeal on the buffet. Capon: like in the picture, we see 4 varieties. Poussin, which is 3 to 4 weeks old chicken weighing around 1 pound. A Cornish hen, which is 5 to 7 weeks old weighing 1 to 2 pounds. Fried chicken, which is 6 to 8 weeks old, weighing 2 to 4 pounds, and a capon, which is under 4 months, weighing 7 to 9 pounds. Cappuccino, the famous beverage, which is a mixture of equal parts of espresso and frothy steamed milk. Caramelization, the browning of sugar caused by heat at a temperature about 160 degrees Celsius to achieve caramel, which is a major ingredient in many preparations, the famous being the caramel custard and also in various decorations. Carbohydrates: any of a group of compounds, including starches and sugars, that supply energy to the body and which forms a major part of any diet. Carême Marie-Antony, the famous 19th century French chef, often considered the founder of the classical cuisine. He is also frequently credited with replacing the practice of service à la française, which means serving all dishes at once, with service à la russe, which means serving each dish in the order printed on the menu. Carotenoids: a yellow and an orange pigment found in vegetables and fruits, including carrots, pumpkins, oranges, etc. Carpaccio: very thin slices of meat or fish served raw. Carryover cooking: the rise in temperature inside roast meat after it is removed from the oven, which continues to cook and further improve the texture of the product. Catadromus, referring to fish that live in fresh water but spawn into the ocean. Caul, a fatty membrane that covers the stomach of a pig, used for wrapping meats and cooking and for lining of terrines. Caviar, the salted raw or egg of sturgeon fish, the famous being the beluga. Also, the salted raw of another fish, such as salmon or whitefish, if that fish is designated in the name. For example, a whitefish caviar. Cephalopod, a member of the class of mollusks that include octopus and squid. Certified pork, that is guaranteed or certified to be free of trichinosis a parasitic disease caused by roundworm. Charcuterie, the art of preparing fresh and cured pork products, including sausages and pâtés. Charcutier, a chef or a person who prepares and sells pork products, including sausages and pâtés. Chasseur, or hunter style, usually referring to items served with a brown sauce containing mushrooms, tomato, and white wine. Chaud-froid, an opaque sauce containing gelatin used to coat certain cold foods which impress the cold buffet. Chèvre, a cheese made from goat milk. Chiffon, a light fluffy dessert or pie filling containing gelatin and beaten egg whites. Also, a type of cake made with a egg white foam and with oil as a shortening. Chiffonade, cut into fine shreds, usually said of leafy vegetables and herbs. China cap, a cone-shaped strainer, also known as a chinoise. Chitlings, pork intestines, cleaned and used in several preparations. Chowder, a hearty American soup made from fish or shellfish, the famous being the clam chowder, and or vegetables, usually containing milk and potato as a starch base. Chutney, any of several types of spicy condiments or relishes found in an Indian meal. Choucroute or sauerkraut, a German preparation made of cabbage, also finds an important place in a product which is cooked with sausage, pork, and sometimes poultry products, a specialty of Alsace, France. Cilantro, the fresh coriander plant used as an herb. Clément, a product garnished with fresh peas. Chlorophyll cells, which imparts the green color to the vegetables and fruits. Cholesterol, a fatty substance found in foods derived from animal products and in the human body. It has been linked to heart disease. Clarified butter. Homemade butter, heated to get rid of moisture and milk solids, strained further to achieve clarified butter. Clear meat, a mixture of ground meat, egg whites, and flavoring ingredients used to clarify consommes. The layer on top is referred to as the raft. Club sandwich, a sandwich consisting of 3 slices of toast and filled with such ingredients as sliced chicken or turkey, lettuce, tomato, and bacon. Coagulation, the process by which proteins become firm, usually when heated. Cocktail, a type of appetizer generally made of seafood or fruit and often served with a tart or tangy sauce. Coal smoking, a smoking method in which the foods are smoked at a low temperature, usually at or below 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 30 degrees Celsius, so that the food is not cooked during smoking. Collagen, a type of connective tissue in meat that dissolves when cooked with moisture. Collagen casing, an edible artificial sausage casing molded from animal materials. Combi, which means combination oven, an oven that can operate in conventional, convection, and steamer modes as per the desired product. Compound butter, a mixture of raw butter and various flavoring ingredients. The famous example, Maître d'Hôtel butter, which is a combination of butter, parsley, and lime juice. Concassar, to chop coarsely. Conduction, the transfer of heat from one item to something touching it or a cooler part of the first item, which is the first basic method of heat transfer. Consommé, a rich, flavorful seasoned stock or broth that has been clarified to make it perfectly clear and transparent. Convection, the second method of heat transfer, which is by the movement of a liquid or gas. Convection oven, an oven in which hot air is circulated by a fan. Convenience food, any food product that has been partially or completely prepared or processed by the manufacturer. Coq au vin, a French dish of chicken braised in wine. Coulis, a vegetable or a fruit puree used in plating or as garnish. Course, a food or group of foods served at one time or intended to be eaten at the same time. Court bouillon, water containing seasonings, herbs, and usually an acid used for cooking fish. Couscous, a type of granular pasta made from wheat, famous of North Africa, cooked like a grain. Also finds its place in the Middle Eastern cuisine. Cream soup, a soup thickened with roux, especially white, or another thickening agents and containing milk or cream. In the example, we see a crème de barre, which is a cauliflower soup. Cressy, a product garnished or made with carrots, referred to the Battle of Cressy. Crème anglaise, a light vanilla flavored custard sauce made of milk, sugar, and egg yolks, goes as an accompaniment with many desserts. Crème fraîche, a thick, slightly aged heavy cream used in many desserts and toppings. Crêpinet, a sausage patty wrapped in caul. Critical control point. One of the important steps in HACCP, that is hazard analysis, critical control point, which is taken to eliminate or minimize a food safety hazard. Croissant, a crescent-shaped roll made from a rich rolled-in yeast dough, generally a Danish pastry dough, finds an important place on the breakfast buffet. Croquette, food that has been pureed or bound with a thick sauce, generally a panada, made into small shapes, breaded and deep-fried. Cross-contamination. As chefs, we need to be very careful about this, which is the transfer of bacteria to food from another food or from equipments or work surfaces. Crudité, a raw vegetable served as a relish with a dip. Crustacean, a sea animal with a segmented shell and jointed legs, such as lobsters and shrimps. Curing, also known as rock salt, which is used in making of cured meats like sausages, hot dogs, corned beef, etc. Custard, a liquid that is thickened or set firm by the coagulation of egg protein, which is a basic mixture of a custard where we cook egg and milk over a double boiler till we achieve a thick consistency. Cuttlefish, a cephalopod similar to squid but with a chalky interior bone and a spotter body shape. Cycle menu or a cyclic menu, a menu that changes every day for a certain period, then repeats the same daily items in the same order. Thank you very much for your patient listening. With this, we come to the end of terms related to the alphabet C. These terms have been referred from the book Professional Cookery, which is the 6th edition written by Wayne Gislin. The images have been taken from Google, Shutterstock, Dreamtime.com, Urban Epicurus, Encyclopedia Britannica, Inc. Also, attempt the quiz mentioned in the description. For any query and doubts, mail on arunSherkr14@gmail.com. Thank you again.